The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach Brock Pursley. Brock, something that we're probably going to talk about with all of these is how dramatic and drastic, almost you could call it dramatically, things have gone over the last 18 months because of COVID. Small sample size in the spring for one game against UVA-Wise, but you still feel like you're replacing Derek Evans as the starting quarterback for this team, and not to mention Tyler Thackerson, who won a playoff game. Got a glimpse of Trey Mitchell in the UVA-Wise game, and only threw for 260 yards, which is sort of unheard of for Carson-Newman, let alone a guy in his first career start. What sticks out to you about his skill set as he looks to take the reins of the signal caller position full time?
The good thing about Trey is he has really worked hard in the offseason to improve his arm, his athleticism, and everything. But the biggest thing about Trey right now is he's really improved his leadership. Everything off the field, he has just gotten a lot better with. He's got voted onto the leadership council by his teammates. He's taken that role seriously. He's out here in practice, getting guys going, getting them organized. He's being more encouraging. He's being more vocal. So I think of all the things Trey's done in the offseason, it is definitely his leadership abilities was really taking him from one level to the next level.
I think the thing, too, that's nice for your position group is you got a guy, and it feels like Carson-Newman always has one of these caliber of players, a Micah Young, who's just been around the program for forever and a day, and doubly true because of COVID. But you can rely on if you get in a pinch at the position, and is going to represent you well, not just on the field, but once he graduates and moves on with life. What sticks out to you about the qualities that Micah brings to the room?
It's another guy who got voted on our leadership council. Micah, the guys look up to him a lot. He does everything right. He says the right things. He does the right things. He's somebody that all the younger guys really look up to. So he's a guy that's been around the program for a long time, and all the freshmen who come in here, they immediately are attracted to him because of how much he helps them out. And they can really look to him and grow from him.
What sticks out to you about the room as a whole? Signed several freshmen in the spring. Well, what value can they add to the position?
They're pretty smart guys. They got a high football IQ, so when they ask questions, they're asking good, valid questions. And I think one thing that all those freshmen are bringing is that mental intensity, not just intensity out here of running plays and running fast and getting the ball where it needs to be, but it's that mental intensity of I've always got to be watching the guy in front of me. I've always got to be doing it perfectly in my mind, so that way when I get that physical rep, I'm a lot better off for it.
You look at what's returning in terms of the skill positions. It feels like there's a lot of talent at running back, and certainly, good Lord, at wide receiver. How is the relationship from the quarterbacks to the receivers to the running backs that you feel like there's potentially some synergy?
It's getting better every day. We're never going to be perfect, and we're never going to be where I think we should be, and that'll never, ever, ever happen. But every single day you see the growth. We had a few guys here this summer working out on their own and doing some things, and then now that we're here for practice, day one was okay, and today it was so much better than yesterday just because they've had that extra 24 hours to talk to each other, to have a walkthrough, and to have some meetings, and so now these guys are getting on the same page and really being able to exploit some things that each individual is good at.
Aside from scoring points, how do you measure the success of the offense this year?
Did we grow? A lot of it is if we look from day one to day whatever, whether it's 10 weeks or 15 weeks, did we grow? And I don't just mean as a football player. The question that we ask the offense every single day is, who do you want to be? And by that, I don't mean who do you want to be as a football player. Who do you really want to be? Do we help these guys truly grow on the field, off the field? Are they becoming better academically, spiritually, socially? Who do you want to be? And I feel like as long as we're scoring points and we figure out who we want to be, and we become that lifelong learner of who we want to be, that is a great measure of success for our program.
It's wonderful that it's also something that's not quantifiable that I can turn toward and point toward.
That's right.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Brock, thanks for the time. Good luck this year.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
As Carson-Newman offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach Brock Pursley, I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.